Hi everyone, how are we all doing? I hope you're all doing really well. If you're new here, hi, my name's Ashley and I'm mum to 12. This is just like a clean with me, spend the morning with me kind of vlog. I know it's quite similar. I know it's quite similar to yesterday's vlog, but we've had this conversation that it's, mum life is samey. And although it's samey to me, it's not samey to you. Does that make sense? Like, your life is different to my life. Like, we've all got different lives and we all do different things and we all go about things differently. So yeah, if you like chaos and hauls and cleaning videos, then please subscribe. I'm on the way to 5,000 subscribers. I'm nearly halfway there to 5,000. That makes any sense at all. So yeah, every interaction just helps build the channel, and that's the aim, isn't it? To grow. But first protocol was coffee, and it was a bit, do you know what, it weren't too bad this morning, but I feel like I've just been going around in circles all day. Like, I tidy up one room, then I go to another room to tidy up, and then I go back into that room and it's upside down again. And the sofas and the chairs, when they're not straight, it sets my brain off. Like, my brain can't function. It just feels like it feels like my brain is messy. So yeah, I have to always have the sofas put, not so much the cushions put on the sofa the same, like, all neat and tidy and plumped up, but the bottom seat cushion, when they're all hanging off, that just winds me up and drives me mad. So I like to have them pushed back. Excuse any background noise. My older girls are cleaning up and rearranging their bedroom, and I'm waiting for them to finish, because the mop needs to be taken around all the rooms upstairs. Needs a good mop through. But yeah, the kitchen weren't too bad either, to be honest with you. It's a few loads of washing, as always. My Ronnie has actually showed interest in wanting to go back to school, and he, in the primary school that he's in, they have an additional, it's a mainstream school, and they have an additional suite, I suppose you could call it, for additional needs kids, like on the spectrum, or have other issues, so that's quite new, actually. But anyway, Ronnie showed interest in going back to school, so they set up a little morning this morning, which is Friday. So he went in with Dad. He went down there, went into the room. He said hello to a little boy that was in there, and he generally looked like he was happy. So that's positive. That's a good sign that hopefully we will continue to build him up so he can go back in and integrate. But he still does have his forest school that he goes to on the afternoon every Friday, so he's still entitled to that placement. And hopefully his time can be increased slightly so we can do a little longer there. But yeah, I thought I'll share that news with you, because that's really good news, that he's showing wanting, because he does want friends and he misses the socialising, and he hasn't been in a school setting for well over a year now. So it's something he wants to do. So, I mean, if it was to a point that he didn't want to go back into school, and he could have his forest school, and it will carry on as being home educated at home, obviously, but because he's shown interest in wanting to go back into school, then we would have carried on homeschooling him. But because he wants to go back into school, and see, like, get back into with his friends and integrate back in with the class and the school, then that's what we are doing. But then it might not work, and it might be too much for him, and we have to pull him out, which is fine. It's fine, but we don't know until we try, do we? So, yeah, I actually recorded making the bed, throwing everything off, giving it everything a shake, but then I hadn't looked back, and because I never looked back, I didn't realise that my memory was full, my storage was full on my phone, so it stopped recording within, I believe it was like 7 seconds. So sometimes when you see me, I'm looking at my phone, I'm checking to see if it's still recording, and I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna check. I'm just gonna get on with it, and lo and behold, it stopped recording. But yeah, what's everybody's plans for the weekend? I think it is meant to be really wet and rainy this weekend. I'm just currently trying to put one of the presents into the wardrobe. It was, so that's Marley's. He wanted an electric guitar, so for Christmas, so he's got an electric guitar, and it comes with like an amp and all that other kind of stuff. But it come last night through Amazon, and I'd put it in the cupboard, and there's his computer monitor. He needed a new one. He broke his, but I said I'm not replacing it until Christmas because, take better care of it. But yeah, that's his monitor, and I'm going to regret getting him that electric guitar, because last year he got did he get a keyboard last year, or he might have got the keyboard for his birthday last year? But at school he is learning the guitar, so I don't mind it when they want to learn instruments and things like that. But I know hopefully it's not going to be too loud. I have no idea how loud them sort of things are, so hopefully it's not going to be too loud. Not like it'd make any difference, but so yeah, that was that. It got stuck in the cupboard, and I needed to sort the wardrobe out, kind of push my hands into it to get it through, because I couldn't open the door because it was jammed. This wax melt is a peppermint and marshmallow wax melt. I do need to get rid of that burner, and I do need to wipe this side down. Look how dusty it is. You can see the dust. So I am going to do that when I get off doing this voiceover, because I hadn't realised how dusty it got there. It's disgusting. Yeah, it's disgusting. I need to get rid of that burner as well. I need to buy new ones. So next time I go to Home Bargains or B&M, I need to remember I need a couple more burners, like ones that are like all year round type ones, rather than a seasonal one. So this is the front room. Excuse the noise, they're moving the desk chair upstairs. This is my front room. I'm just going to be putting it all back together. Put the cushions, Ron's jam sandwich from this morning, Charlie's cereal, and there's my cup of coffee that I'd finished this morning that I need to take out. It's so hard doing everything with one hand, but there was no spillages or accidents until I got a bit cocky and carried away, and I tried putting the that little tray with them crackers in it onto the plate as well, and then the crackers fell on the floor. So that'll teach me for being lazy and trying to get it all done in one trip. Not like it's far to go, my kitchen anyway, from my front room. But yeah, just pick everything up, put it in the bag. I am very nearly finished Christmas shopping. I am waiting for Black Friday, the end of the month. I think it's the last Friday of the month, isn't it? To get Ronnie wants a VR. So I'm hoping to get like a newer model off the VR that he's wanting, for the same price as the older model, if that makes any sense. But he's been asking for one for ages, and that's all he's actually asked for Christmas, so I don't mind. It will keep him occupied, and he's wanting one of those, so we will sort it out. All the other kids will enjoy it as well. My husband had one actually a few years ago, and I think one of the little ones got hold of it and pulled the bits off, but it was like It was going back a few years now. I don't really know much about electrical things and stuff like that, so I'll leave that up to his dad to sort out, because I'm sure you have to pay for games and whatever else. That Ronnie is his number plate for his bike thing, because he's got many nicknames. Ronnie. It's Ronnie, Bobinator, Bob, Ronnie Bob. he's got a few names. Sideshow Bob. Yeah, he has a few nicknames that we all call him. I'm not too sure where they've come from or why, but I need to trim my bloody cushions as well, because the tassels keep fraying and coming down, so I'm going to get the scissors in there and trim the tassels. Trim my tassels on my cushions so they're not dangling, because that's driving me mad every time I look at them. But then I have recently just washed them, so I don't know if that's the reason why they are worse at the minute, because maybe they've been pulled in the washer. No idea. A silly idea for me getting cream cushions, to be honest with you. I'm forever stripping them to be washed. But I have to push, this is what I was saying earlier, I need to push all the cushions back and plump the main part of the sofa up, because it just drives me mad how it falls off. But I absolutely bloody love my sofa. It's the colour is mink, so it's like a dark beige, but I do just love it. That's me charging my lighter thing down there, because it needs a USB-C thing to charge it up. So that's what I use to light my candles normally, but I was using the an actual lighter today. This is me using Chez's room spray in the scent Hoover lines, which is a really nice fresh kind of smell. Nearly out of this one, so I'm not too sure what I will be purchasing next. I do have a lot of the Genie room sprays that I'll probably be using, because I need to rein in my wax melt obsession, she says when she ordered some more last night. Sue from Sue's Wax Melts, she's got a website, so you can order from her. Sue's Wax Melts is what her website is called, but she's also on TikTok Shop, but I know you can order from her website as well. I ordered a couple of her Christmas selection boxes. I've done a haul with them before, but I thought she's got some different scents, and she's got a candy cane selection, so I've ordered that one as well. I do just love a selection box. I don't know why, I'm just drawn to them. Sue makes the most beautiful wax melts, and they always look amazing, but they smell even better than they look, if that makes any sense. But this was a little Sainsbury's shop that my husband went to get while he after he picked Ronnie back up after they finished at school. So he's got some fast action yeast, some sesame seed breadsticks, some ciders. Sorry, my daughter's ready for the mop. Some very strong white bread flour, because he's making donuts at the weekend, and he spent £59.22 in Sainsbury's. Some water, a bottle of Ribena, which Cherry will be happy about because we ran out last night. Some monkey nuts, some chestnuts, these vanilla crowns, some apple turnovers, some jammy dodgers there as well. There's a couple of packets of those. I think he's got the monkey nuts for the squirrels. When he goes out with the kids. Some minstrels and some peanut M&Ms, milk, chocolate, tea cakes, some cookies, some Kit Kats, and there's a couple of packets of jammy dodgers, which are Sophie's favourite biscuit. Some caramel wafer biscuits, 2 little Kinder Eggs for Sophie, because she's obsessed with a Kinder Egg. So we got her those. 2 packs of the cheese twists, and a big 3 litre of sunflower oil for the donuts that he is making. I will include them in one of the vlogs, because He made donuts quite a lot last year, but he hasn't actually made them this year. So this is my breakfast. It's the Jordan's granola with a hint of honey, some Greek yoghurt, raspberries, blueberries, and honey on top, and obviously a cup of tea. These are cute little wax melts, little wax melt penguins. Again, these are from Sue, sent sugar plum. So I'm putting those on in my kitchen burner. Now I do put the burner on my kitchen windowsill. I have it facing, I have the flame facing inwards, and I have the window cracked open a bit, so that breeze blows the scent around the kitchen. It's just what I do. In my head it works, and it smells beautiful. Sugar plum. It's a nice, lovely, cosy, fresh kind of smell. And the penguins are really cute as well, aren't they? I'm just struggling to pick it up here with one hand because this burner is so heavy. It's like solid, stone type burner. But just putting enough wash load on. I am currently using the Lavender Dreams Tesco detergent, which washes really well, smells lovely. It is bio, so if you've got sensitive skin and you have to have non-bio, then can't use that. But the Tesco's non-bio stuff is really good as well. So just chucking a load of washing in the washing machine. It's never ending at the minute, the amount of washing that I'm having to do. I barely keep up with it. Some days are better than others, obviously. But yeah, I always use laundry cleanser as well in the washing. It just, I don't even know if it works. It must work if they say it works, but in my head I am killing all germs and bacteria and bugs by using it. I get paranoid, especially this time of year. I get so paranoid that everyone's going to get ill. I'm all right with colds, like a mild cold, we manage. But when a sickness bug or a sickness bug or, like the shits, when that hits the house, God, it is unbearable, and it just goes round and round and round, and it's just hard to get rid of it. So yeah, I'm trying my best. Always make all the kids wash their hands when they come straight in from school. Yeah, I'm a bit much, but anyway, it's nearly at the end of the video. I think there's like a minute left of me mumbling. There's Socky Boys. He's started to come home a lot more now that it's raining and cold, so he's home a lot more now. In the summer we don't hardly see him. We won't see him for weeks unless you go up the field to have a walking the dog, because that's where he lives most of the time. He lives at the field. He comes back at night time, helps himself to food, because I do have cat flaps, so they just come and go, so please. But this is what I mean. You tidy your room and then you go back in. But then Sophie was doing drawings, so, it's fine, keeping her happy. And the washing pile is back. You only saw me put it away yesterday, and it's building back up. But anyway, I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I'll be back very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.